Welcome back to Sunday League Football. This is it, people, the 2016-2017 season, our 4th season as a club and 3rd season showcasing it to you guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't attend this game. I was in Italy for my birthday thanks to the missus, hence the reason this video is going up on a Wednesday rather than a Monday. But Italy was great and it went a little bit like this. You get the picture. Anyway, I left the camera with the guys and had my fingers crossed that they could actually switch the thing on. And as you can see, so far so good. But it wasn't all smooth sailing.
Get that bit in there.
Right, T, you clearly don't know what you're doing. Let's have another look. Right, I'm going to go that way.
Luke will know what he's doing.
Right, hang on, we can do this. I'm sure we can do this. Was that already on there, yeah?
I haven't touched anything.
You haven't touched anything, right?
No.
In like that. I don't think that's all going. Ah, I've worked it out.
Frank, thank you.
That pushes the yes. Dan's done it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Congratulations, Dan, you got there eventually. So as I've already mentioned, this is the first league game of the season, and it's against a team that's followed us up the leagues every single year. It is, of course, the boys from Thames Gateway. Now, I think I mentioned this last time, but we refer to these normally as the kids, because compared to us, they pretty much are. However, they have grown up. Some of them can grow beards, not as good as mine, obviously, but when you're up against a fine Italian specimen such as myself, there's not many people that have a chance. But anyway, back to these lads. They're not to be taken lightly, and despite us winning the league last year, they actually beat us twice. You could also call this game a bit of a dress rehearsal for the cup final that didn't happen last year. It's happening this year, and it's on Wednesday the 12th of October, 7:30 PM kickoff, £3 entry at Tilbury Football Club. And don't worry about asking, you're more than welcome to attend. So as Luke spits out his breakfast, Tom and Wayne have a bit of a moment. The ref shows us why he's a ref, and Nick gave the boys the starting lineup, which looked like this. In between the sticks today, we've got Frank, the Tank, we've got a back three of Rich, Jamie, Graham. Left wing back, we've got Knowlesy. Right wing back, we've got Scottish. In the middle, we've got Tommy, Tom, and Tomo. What a pairing. Just ahead of them, we've got Luke. And then up top for today, we've got Mike and Nick. As for the subs, we've got any 3 from 5 consisting of Wayne, Super Dan, Liam, Too Good, and Connor, who's not yet arrived. Oh, tell a lie, here he comes. He might have actually been in the starting lineup, I do not know. If you're late, it's to the bench, I'm afraid, mate. Oh, not this again.
You go higher. Do you want it higher?
Yeah. It'll go high like that. I just need to get it right down.
You probably need to record that as well, but never mind.
Well, it would have been nice to record it straight, but this is Sunday League Football. Nothing's perfect. Looks like Connor was late because he's actually gone out and bought a new pair of boots. I think I'm seeing a hint of pink in there, Connor. Saucy. Anyway, it's time to bring you the first competitive league game of the 2016-17 season. Let's do this. And so first action of the game is from kickoff. It goes back to Tommy Tom, who gives it to Jamie. Jamie then plays it forward over the halfway line up towards Nick. Brilliant touch to take that away from number 2 there. Another bit of control. Hits it. Oh. Not a bad effort at all. What I can say 15 seconds into this match is we're certainly the better team. But that can easily change as Thames are in possession now, as the ball's played forward up to the halfway line to number 23. He then gives it to the tall number 45. They love a big number. Talking of numbers, anyone think that they should have white numbers, not black? Or blue, whatever colour it might be? I mean, they do know that we're filming, don't they? Come on. Anyway, went out for a corner on that far side, which is swung in. Comes off of the back of the head of number 2 there, falls to the edge of the area where number 7 is. Tommy Tom wins his tackle. 21 with the shot, which is completely sliced, but in terms of fantastic ball, but that's called offside. Here we come now with Jamie playing the ball forward to Luke. He looks to cut inside of 19. 19 catches him. Ref says play on. Rightly so, as well as Luke plays it across to Tomo. Tomo plays it back to Tommy Tom, and Tommy Tom puts it on the far side to Rich. He then plays it back inside to Tomo, who's got pressure from number 22. Deals with it here, and then plays a lovely ball with the right over to this far side where Scottish is. Good control from him as he plays it forward into the space for Michael to run onto, but 2's there to put that out for a throw-in. And so it's Scottish that takes that throw into the path of Nick as he looks to get past that number 2, but he sticks that one out for a corner now. Obviously no Kieran today, so we're missing that big aerial presence in the middle as number 19 clears it back out to this near side where Knowlesy is. Second bite the cherry for him as he swings it in once more, but no one's there and the keeper saves easily. Back down the other end now, and it's 21 playing it into 23. Looks to get beyond Tommy Tom, but there's the tackle and he goes down like a sack of potatoes. He dusts himself off though to take this free kick, and that goes straight into the hands of Frank. Cheers, pal. Another lesson to you youngsters out there. No matter how small you are, don't back out of tackles. Great challenge from Tommy Tom there. Loose ball's picked up by Scottish, who looks to put it forward, but that's overhit and straight through to the keeper. Here's number 9 now for Thames Gateway, who's got gorgeous locks. The missus wants to know what condition you're using. Tommy Tom doesn't want to know though, he just wants the ball, but it gives away a free kick. The free kick sent into the box towards number 45 on this near side. Good knock from him as he sends it into 2. Luckily Frank's in the right place to get a hand on it, and Graham's there to clear our lines. Scottish now playing the ball forward to Nick. Balls of steel from number 19 there, wasn't phased by that. He looks to keep it in here, but that falls to Tommy Tom on the turn. Switches play over to the far side where Rich is. He's got plenty of space to do what he needs to do here, and as it bounces he plays it forward first time towards Knowlesy. As he gains sight of it, he sticks it into the box first time for Luke. He goes over in the box, they're asking for a penalty. Ref says no, and I think he's probably right. Interesting one this one. 18 clears it up the field, looks to go out here, bounces back into play. Rich then catches it to take the throw. They're calling for a handball. Ref appears to agree with him, and it's a free kick to Thames Gateway. As usual, it's sent into the box by number 23 over the head of number 2. Bounces over Jamie, hit on the half volley by 45, but that's over the bar. Throw now over the far side to Thames, sent back in the right direction direction by Nosey. Over the top, Nick's chasing here. Keeper's off his line, but the defender's taking no risks and sticks that one out for a corner. Corner sent into the box by Mike. Off the head of Nick. Oh, this game needs a goal. Let's see if we can bring in one as Mike gives it to Luke. He chests it down and puts it into the path of Scottish. Did anyone see the bust there? The Scottish plays the ball forward towards Mike. Number 19 gets a touch there. Number 2 picks it up. He then looks to play it into the middle where 23 is, but Tommy Tom Tom's got other ideas. Wins the ball back. 19 comes in there. Tommy Tom Tom with a good challenge again as it falls to Nick. He then finds himself in that corner being held up by number 18. He needs some help and he's got it in Mike here, and his poor control actually helps him avoid number 19 there as he plays it across the box to Tommy Tom Tom. He then lets that roll past the beautiful hair of number 9 there as he plays it out to the far side where Nosey is. He almost falls over but does well to hang on to the ball as he sends it into the box. Luke looks to get onto the end of it, but number 2's there to get the head and send it back to the keeper. Throw in now from Jamie into the path of Nick, who turns number 2 there, gets the shot in with the left.
Yes.
And there you have it, the deadlock has been broken and it's in our favour. Nick took 5 games to get going last season. He's done it on the first this time round. Certainly goal of the season so far. True story. Kick-off. So pretty much straight away Thames look to reply, and it's Tomo that's getting up close and personal with number 9 here. He's obviously looking for hairstyle tips, and who better to get them off than this lad. In doing so though, he's giving away a free kick with 23 steps up to curl around the wall, but that's no problem for Frank, who collects easily. Back down the other end now, we've got Michael chasing the ball and he wins it as well as he's under pressure from number 19. Sticks it into the middle for who? Jamie. Don't know what he's doing that far forward, but he's hit it first time and scuffed it. If it had taken a touch, he might have had a better result. We're back down the other end now with Thames. He's looking for that equaliser. Ball falls to 7 on that far side. Got Nosey and Rich to take on. Gets past Nosey. Cuts inside of Rich. Great skill from him as he makes his way into the box. He puts it across for number 23 here, who hits it first time with the left, slices it, and that hits the side netting. Warning sign there from our opponents. Up the other end now, we've got 19 playing it forward, but Tomo's there to cut the pass out as he gives it to Nick. Nick takes a touch. Puts it out on the far side for Nosey. He then makes his way into the box and fires it with the left, but it's a save from the keeper and out for a corner. And so it's Nosey that sends that one towards the far post. Luke looking to get on the end of it. Keeper gets a hand to it, and then it's cleared by our opponents. Is Luke now not aware that he's just won us a free kick and asking what's wrong with the challenge?
Oh.
But once again, we do find the ball down our end as 22 storms forward. Looks to cut inside of Graham, which he does. Plays it across the box to 45. He gets beyond Tomo as he makes his way into the box. He slots it past Frank, but luckily for us, that goes beyond the post and no one was following it in. Coming towards the end of the half now as Nick picks it up. Looks to come forward. 19 hacks him from behind, and that's a free kick. Luke stands over this one, hits it over the wall and over the bar as well, and that was the last action of the game, half time. So as we look back at the first half, chances for both teams fairly even in the end, but we do walk in a goal up thanks to Nick. Let's see if we can push on in the second half, get more goals, and of course grab those 3 points. Whilst we await that second half, let me remind you about the Football Blogging Awards. If you like and enjoy what we do with the Sunday League football, then be sure to vote for Palmers FC as your best football video blog. It's pretty simple. Head over to the link in the description, fill in your details and stick Palmers FC in the best video football blog category. If you're on Twitter, it's even easier. Click the Twitter link in the description. It'll give you a pre-written tweet which you tweet out, and that will also count as a vote. Thank you very much in advance. Let's crack on with the second half. And so the first action of the half is with Nosey, who sends a ball forward for Nick. Thames defender gets there ahead of him though and puts that out for a throw. It's Rich that takes that throw and sends it into Nick, who gets it under control, turns, shoots, but that's well over the bar. Over the far side now, it's Thames with a throw as it's sent up to number 22. Graham's on his case though and wins the ball back. As he brings that away, he's allowed to travel forward, no pressure on him whatsoever. Nosey then makes a forward run. Graham spots it and switches play over to this near side. Looks like it could be running out, but Nosey's quick and does well to keep it in as he's under pressure from number 10 here. These two people are in the way. How you doing? Thanks for coming, as Nosey keeps tight to that line. Does well to get around number 10 as he makes his way into the box. Fizzes it across, but no one's on the end of it. That goes out for a throw on the far side. Another bus has made it into this video as it's a poor clearance from the Thames keeper out to Tommy Tom Tom. Turn from him, switch over to this near side where Mike is. He then gets it under control and plays it into the box for Connor, who's just got onto the pitch. He fires it first time, but that's wide of the goal. He's 45 for Thames Gateway, getting ahead of Jamie, sticking it over the top for number 7. But you know what? We've got a number 7 as well, and he goes by the name of Knowles. He's been great going forward today. He's done well defensively there too as he sticks the ball down the line to Mike, and he's another one that's not stopped running today. He sticks it down the line for Connor. Most might say this is overhit, but we know Connor's quick and he does well to keep that in. Just the one option in the box for Connor, and that's Nick, but number 2 does well to divert that away, and Thames once more clear their lines. Pressure continues now as Mike plays the ball to Connor on the turn. Spots Scottish on the far side. Great pass on the outside of his foot. Scottish then hits it first time, but that's straight into the keeper. Now Tomo's been banging on about his Perlo-esque balls recently. He's not actually showing anyone, but back to the game, and it's a good long ball from him over the top to Nosey. Keeper stands his ground though, wins the ball and clears it, but only as far as Nick. He gets it under, gets past number 22 here, fires it, but that's well wide of the goal. And don't worry, Nosey eventually got up. Talking of eventually getting up.
Oh.
Now that's what you call a Palmer's FC sandwich. Now this, my friends, is your typical Sunday League injury scene. Usually started by someone, and in this case, the ref, give him some air. Oh, he's got air, all right. In fact, he's got plenty of air. Then you got the lurkers who want to see a bit of blood. I know, Nick, bit disappointing. Not even a bone sticking out. I'm happy to say that number 23 did get up in the end. I reckon the most he's probably got out of that is a headache. Good times. More injury news, and of course, it's Luke. Looks like he's putting cold spray on his arse, and he seems pretty happy about it, so we'll let him carry on. Meanwhile, on the pitch, we continue to dominate this second half as Michael puts the ball through to Scottish. He sticks it in first time, off the head of Connor, over to Knowlesy on this near side. He hits it, but that's blocked by number 21. He's 19 now, looking to get away, but Jamie stops him from doing so. He plays it inside to Tommy Tom. Tommy plays it straight back to Jamie. Jamie then gets past number 19. Then 22, makes his way towards the edge of the box, fires it with the left, but the keeper's equal to it. Here's Nick now nodding the ball on towards Connor, but that's a shove in the back from him on 18. That's a free kick. There's another bust that's made it into this video as the keeper sends it forward towards the edge of the box here. It's off the head of Jamie, but it's not cleared properly as it falls to number 22 on the volley, but he makes a hash of that, and that goes well wide. Knowlesy now looking to break on the counter as he plays it forward towards Connor. He knocks it back first time to Nick, who brings it down. He's got Connor down the middle and Mike as an option on the far side. He opts for Mike as he plays it into the box. Might be a little bit overhit. 18 gets there ahead of him, and he goes out for a throw on the far side. The throw is taken by Scottish into the path of Connor, who looks to get away from his man. He's a back heel from Connor, back to Scottish, who gives it straight back to Connor. They're playing with me here. Connor looks to send that in with the outside of his foot, but it's cleared by number 23 there. Can't actually see what's going on, but it looks like there was a foul committed by number 9, and that's a free kick. So after last week's free kick, Connor steps up to take this one. Similar position too, but in the end it's an easy one for the keeper. Here's 19 for our opponents, bringing it out from the back. He gets past Michael, looking to get past Tomo here, and he does just that. But Tomo is late, and that's brought back for a free kick. Leading on from that, Tomo is the first of the season to go into the book, and that, my friends, is £10 to Essex FA. Congratulations to those that guessed that right on Twitter and Facebook. You've just won yourself some air. Give him some air. Much like the last free kick, it's sent long into the box, and it's a free header here for number 2. It loops up towards number 22, but Rich is there to put that one out for a throw on this near side. The throw is taken quickly by number 22. It's 23 with the ball now, who whips it into the box, and once again it's another free header from number 2. Frank's there, outstretched to make a great save. Luckily Jamie's on the back post, and he clears that one out for a corner, which of course is just in time for this.
And it's that time.
It's also time for the corner, which is whipped in by number 7, but Frank's there with the safe hands. Back down the other end now, and it's Nick that's looking to get beyond number 21. He almost does, but instead we get to have a corner of our own. Michael whips that one in, off the head of Connor there. Great save from the keeper, and it's cleared by number 9. It's a long throw now by Jamie on that far side, sent into the box, headed up by 18. Nick's on the end of that one as he tries a looping header over the keeper, but instead that hits the roof of the net. Challenge from Tommy Tom Tom there to win the ball off with number 4 as it's picked up by Connor. He looks to play it inside back to Tommy Tom Tom, but that goes beyond him. But luckily Mike's behind him to pick it up. He looks to fire that from distance, and it's a decent shot as well, but the keeper's equal to it. Here's number 4 now for our opponents, headed it on for 45 as he looks to get past Graham, and he does just that as he makes his way into the box. He fizzes it in towards number 7. I think Tomo done enough there, but most importantly Frank makes the save. From that, Frank sends it up the field. It bounces over the header number 19 into the path of Michael here. He puts it through for Connor. The keeper's off his line. Connor flicks it over the top of him. If he had a right foot, I'm sure that would have been going in, but instead he hits it with a left and goes out for a goal kick. In fact, no, it doesn't. It was called offside. Final attack of the game now as Knowlesy brings it over the halfway line, looks to get past number 22, and he does just that as he plays it through to Nick here. So there you have it. Once again, another close game between Palmer's FC and Thames Gateway. Next time we see them, it'll be at Tilbury Football Club for the Cup final. But back to this game, it could have gone either way, but in the end, we ride out 1-0 winners and grab all 3 points. Great start to the season. Once again, a big thank you to you guys for all the support. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we will see you in the next one. So we've had Mike, we've had Scottish, and now we've got Aaron. And now you can probably tell why I've called it a first half beating. Good work, Aaron. Well done, that man.